Can you hear me now?
Teacher,
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me well?
okay, now I can hear
Okay,
you.
fantastic. So Tao, let me see. Can you tell me what did we talk about before in our previous class?
We talk about comparative and superlative.
Okay,
Yes.
so okay, perfect, fantastic. Tao, let me ask you something. We were talking about comparative and superlative. Then let me ask you something, right? So as I told you before, so today we are gonna have like a short evaluation, something simple, all right?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna share to you a link, all right, so that you can complete this test.
Okay.
So it's gonna be very simple, okay?
Yeah.
Let me just share it to you. Okay, so here it is. So Tao, can you see it?
No, I can't.
Okay, look at here. Before, let's just review. Before, let's just review, all right, the content before we get started with this. Tao, are you able to tell me like some sentences with the superlative in English?
Sentence. Like, mm, uh, uh, I, I am taller than my friends.
Okay.
Uh, uh, my my mother is more beautiful than my father.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So, do you remember what is an ecotown?
Uh, is mm, uh, my
Do you remember when we talk about green town,
green.
like the ecotowns that we actually the type of cities in which there is no pollution?
Uh, I think no.
Okay. So let me just tell you. Actually, it was part of unit number 3. Let me just go back so that you can see.
Okay.
Look at here. Can you see this? Okay.
Okay.
So look at this. All right. So what is okay, so actually it is talking about move to Greentown. I would like you to read this, please.
Uh, Rinton is an eco town, so there aren't any cars in the town center. There there isn't much pollution because everyone cycle or walk. In fact, there aren't many cleaner towns in the world, and there's some beautiful scenery to explore just outside the town too. You will always be busy in Greentown. There are a lot of cafes and nightclubs, and some great shops. If you don't want to spend any money, why not spend a little time relaxing by the river instead? Uh, If you have any question about Winton, why not spend a few minutes exploring our website, or better still
Okay,
come and visit.
that's right. So there we were talking about, especially how to, especially in regards of Greentown. And Greentown actually is an eco city or an eco town. What is it? What happens with the eco towns or eco cities? For example, the case of Greentown. An eco town is a place where there isn't much pollution, which means there is not
Yeah,
too much contamination. There are many trees, and then actually is environmental. Is a very friendly, okay, nature friendly, okay, place to live. All right. It's a place in which you can see that it's very eco-friendly. There is no garbage, no pollution, and it contributes a lot with the environment.
yeah,
Do you understand this?
yes, I can.
Okay. So always you will see people in this type of cities like recycling, trying to reuse, trying to reduce, okay, things.
Yeah,
All right, that's an eco city. Normally, it has an eco town has a lot of parks, a lot of places, natural places in which you can enjoy. It kind of feel as if you are living um a natural life. All right, compared to the
yes,
city. Obviously, the regular cities. The traffic jams, the cars. The cars with a lot of smokes behind and things like
yeah.
that. Environmental contamination. But an
Mm,
ecotown is an eco-friendly city that protects itself or people protects the city, okay, and the environment. Clear with this
Hi.
part?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you something before we continue with our test. All right, so today is a nice day. Let me share my screen to you. Okay, can you tell me some movies that different types of movie? I'm saying like the different, let's say, films, different types of films.
Like
Yeah, like for example, science fictions, romantic comedy. What are the different types of films?
like horror film, romance comedy, uh, animated film, uh, what animated film,
Okay,
war, and comedy, comedy,
okay,
and action film, um, a musical, western, documentary,
documentary. All right,
historical film, and uh, disaster disaster film.
okay. So let me ask you something. So what is your favorite movie, and what can you tell me about your favorite movie? You told me before you are not that passionate when it has to do with movies, but in your opinion, Tao, which one do you think is your favorite movie? You told me about something about about certain movie that is very popular.
Yeah, right. Uh, I my first movie is uh, John Nim, John Nim,
Okay,
and yeah, and the story is very gripping. The special effect is very thoughtful. It's uh,
okay,
it's uh about the lure. a boy and a girl. It's like uh, um, cooler. Yes, cooler.
Okay, and what about Harry Potter? Do you like Harry Potter, or do you know
Mm,
this movie?
yeah, I know this movie.
Do you like it?
I think yes.
You don't? All right, so let's do this. Now I'm gonna share the link. I think you remember very well the things that we have been talking about. Okay, so I wish you a good look, right? Let me share it to you. Okay, something not corrected. Let me just correct something here.
No.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah, I no.
Okay, look at this.
No.
Let me check it from here because actually I see that if that do it from your email, it will take longer. So look at here.
Okay.
Okay, let me know if you got
Yeah.
it. This one is very easy.
Okay.
Just clicking it, and then let me know if you're able to access. You're gonna write your email, your name. Okay, it's pretty much based on the things we have been seeing here in the class.
Okay. Um.
Are you able to open it?
Yeah. No. Um.
I'll be checking if it works fine.
Yeah. Okay. I can see it, teacher.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Perfect. So, okay, let me share my screen to you. So maybe, okay, so you can see this. Let me just give you the
Okay.
instructions. Okay, let me share
Look.
to you the instructions. This way it's gonna be easier.
Okay.
Okay, IGM's education, all right, periodic test of English. Name, you write your name over there, you write the name of your teacher and the date. Then you write your email so that you may be able to access.
I can write my email, but my name, the teacher, and date I can't write in
Okay,
there.
no, it doesn't allow you to write.
Yes.
Let me check something. All right, maybe change setting.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Let me see if you are. Okay, what about now? Check if you are able to write. It allows you to write.
Yeah. Also.
Is that are you able to?
No. But I can write the my answer, but the name and teacher I can't
Okay,
write it.
okay. Let me see. And what about the email? Does it allow you to place your email?
Or yeah, I write my email.
Okay, just write your email. No problem. I'm gonna check later what's happened.
Okay.
Okay, so good luck, Tao. Let me just show you here. I'm sorry, before you start. Look at there. So here we have this first topic. It says write
Yeah.
five places, write five places or of a rural landscape and five places of a urban landscape. Do you remember that when we were talking about the people there? Like,
Yeah.
excuse me, where is Champley? And then we mentioned like different places, like, the ones of the city. The ones of the
Like
city, they are the urban landscapes.
like London.
Sorry.
Uh, like London. London.
For example, like let me tell you, for example, in a rural landscape. So we're talking about the countryside. What can you see in a countryside?
Uh, mm, a pond.
Okay.
Town.
In the test you can do it this way. And let me see, what can you see in the downtown, in the city?
City. Billboard. The Rustin. Rustin and think supermarket and some what like think I don't remember that.
Yeah, remember, let me just show you here. Let me show you. For example, look at that. Okay. So I think it was part of unit number 2.
Uh, or I
Okay.
remember it's unit 3.
Yeah, let me just check. I think it was unit 1, lesson 1,
Mm,
unit 2. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Look at there. So this one, right? So there you have
yeah.
different things you can remember. I'm not gonna leave it there, but kind of you have an
Uh,
idea.
roadworks, pavement,
Uh,
uh,
Let me ask you
bus,
something. Tao,
bus stop.
does the test allow you to write inside the test?
What?
Are you able to write in the test?
Yeah.
Are you able to fill it?
Yes.
Okay, so look at there. The information you're gonna put it inside of the test. You're going to specify, for example, urban landscape. Let's say, for example, you're gonna write urban landscape. Look at here. You
Yeah.
divide it like urban landscape, and the other one, for example, rural landscape. You just write it there, and I'm gonna be correcting at the end of the test. You send it. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So second topic, write and say what is an eco town. Do you remember what an eco town is?
Um. Right and see an, what is an eco town? Uh, eco town is like the town when there's no much pollution in there and air the air is very fresh and economy friendly.
That's right. And there,
Yeah.
for example, you're gonna have another thing here. You're gonna write some sentences using the superlative and the comparative. You can write at least two of them or three.
Okay.
And then the other one, so I would like you to write the different type of films, or you to tell me the different type of films that you remember. And then after that, the last thing we're gonna do, we are going to read a test, and then I would like you to share your opinion with me. I would like you to tell me what did you understand about the test we read.
Okay.
I think it's easy.
Okay. Uh,
Nothing difficult. So then you can get started. And once you finish,
okay.
all right, you're gonna click consent. Let me show you here. So you're gonna click consent, and then I will receive the answers here. I'm gonna check it.
Oh,
If you have any difficulties, just let me know.
okay. Right.
So good luck.
Yeah.
I think it's very easy.
Okay.
Are you in a computer or a cell phone?
I'm in the computer.
Okay. So can you see it this way?
Yeah.
Like that? Can you see it this way in your computer? Look at here.
Yeah.
Can you see it like this?
Yes, I can
Then
see.
you're gonna click on submit once you finish.
Yeah. Okay.
It's only 6 questions, six
Oh,
topics.
okay.
You can see it well in your computer, right?
Right.
Perfect.
But
Any difficulty Tal you might have, just feel free to ask me if you do not understand something.
okay. In number 3, how many sentences I can write?
Only, let me see number 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you may be able to do it. Okay, go.
How many sentences I
You
can
can
write here?
write, let me see, you can write, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can write maybe 4, that's fine, or 5, however you want.
Yeah.
I just want you to be creative, use your imagination and your knowledge. I know you have a great potential. Let me see how you perform in this piece of cake test. Give me just 1 second, Tal. Any doubts? Any difficulty with the test?
No.
Okay, before if you feel that is difficult or something, just let me know.
Okay.
I still keep thinking that is a piece of cake.
Yeah. Yeah. Mình sấy. Mình nhớ rồi. Mình làm lớp lớp. Mình lớp.
Yes, finish
Number five.
number yes,
Okay,
number 6.
number 6. Okay, let me share the reading to you.
Yes.
Look at this. This one is based on unit number 4. Okay, so let me share to you this reading. Okay, let me see. Last time you saw the part of the movies, right?
Yes.
Look at this. Can you see my screen?
No.
What about, can you see it? Oh, I'm sorry. Can you see it well now? Let me see. Can you see it well now?
Yeah.
Okay. So last time, I think you did not see this last time, right?
Yeah.
You did?
Right.
You
Yeah.
okay, perfect. So let me see. Let me just look for, oh yeah, I remember. Let me just look for other. Okay, this one no. This one is new to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so look at it here. So I would like you to read this for me, and then after that, I want you to tell me what did you understand.
Okay. Uh, the Oscar award ceremony is one of the most
Oh,
famous
something I
ceremonies.
forgot to tell you, Todd. Remember,
Yeah.
something I forgot to tell you. So remember this the strategy, intonation, tone of voice, length, intonation, tone of voice.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. The Oscar award ceremony is one of the most famous ceremonies in the world, and
Okay.
it watched on TV in over 200 countries. The first ceremony happened in Hollywood in 1929, and all of the prizes were for silent film. For the first 10 years, the results were given to the newspapers before the ceremony. However, since 1941, the name of the winner have been a secret until the last moment. No
Secret.
one is secret until the last moment. No one is exactly sure when the name of Oscar came from. One story is that in 1931, the director of the Academy thought that the Golden Award looked like her uncle Oscar, and the name stated the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences had over 6,000 members. Actors, director, producer, Asia. They vote for the winner in 25 categories. The most important categories are best film, best director, best
Categories.
actress, actress categories are best film, best director, best actress, and best actor.
Okay.
Mm, no one is very interested in what the men were. They usually come in a dinner jacket or suit.
So
But the big fashion houses like Chanel or NDR try to pursue the most popular female stars to wear their dresses. The star the stars usually get dresses for free, and they usually look great. But there are some bad choices too. There's badges that the winner make when they accept their Oscar are often rather boring, as they're usually just a list of people they want to thank, including their mom. The winner often get very emotional. It can sometimes be a more impossible to understand what they are saying. This
okay. So questions for you. I have some questions. Let me see how you answer. Question number one. What's happened in this test? What's happened
uh,
here?
uh, uh, the text talk about uh, talk about what is the the name of Os, Oscar,
Oscars?
Oscars came from. And
Okay. And what was that? What is that? The Oscars. What was that?
is the director of the Academy thought that the Golden Award looked like her uncle Oscar, and this is the name state. And
Okay. Let me ask
yeah,
you something. Can you tell me what are the keywords in this test?
keywords
Yeah, like
are
keywords.
ceremony,
All right.
prizes,
Okay.
winner, result, speeches.
Okay. Fantastic. That sounds very good. So let me see.
Yeah,
Okay. So fantastic. So let me ask you something. All right. So
yeah,
look at
okay,
that. The first question I will ask you. Okay. How
yeah,
many
okay.
countries? All right. How many countries did watch? Okay. How many countries watch the Oscars?
It's 200 countries.
Okay, so when did it happen? When was the first time that it happens?
The first one is their name. I think the bride of the bride were for silent film, and the results were given to the newspaper before ceremony. And the name winner have been secret until the last moment since the 1941.
Okay, fantastic. So now let's do something. All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna listen this audio,
Okay. Yeah.
and after that, I want you to find the main idea, which means the most important thing of this test. Listen the audio. Hope it works. I'm hoping it works fine.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me, for example, teacher Alexis, I think the main idea of this test is that this, and this. All right. Well, referring that you're gonna be spontaneous. All right. At the time of
Yeah.
it, listen to this.
Lesson 4C. Exercise 2.
The Oscars. The Oscars award ceremony is one of the most famous ceremonies in the world and is watched live on TV in over 200 countries. The first ceremony happened in Hollywood in 1929, and all of the prizes were for silent films. For the first 10 years, the results were given to the newspapers before the ceremony. However, since 1941, the names of the winners have been a secret until the last moment. No one is exactly sure where the name Oscars came from. One story is that in 1931, the director of the Academy thought that the Golden Award looked like her uncle Oscar, and the name stayed. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has over 6,000 members, actors, directors, producers, etc. Each year, they vote for the winners in 25 categories. The most important categories are Best Film, Best Director, Best Actress, and Best Actor. No one is very interested in what the men wear. They usually come in a dinner jacket or a suit, but the big fashion houses, like Chanel and Dior, try to persuade the most popular female stars to wear their dresses. The stars usually get the dresses for free, and they usually look great, but there are some bad choices too. The speeches that the winners make when they accept their Oscars are often rather boring, as they're usually just a list of people they want to thank, including their mum. The winners often get very emotional. It can sometimes be almost impossible to understand what they're saying.
Okay. Last question of the test, Tao. Tao, can you hear me? Last question of the test. What was the main idea of this audio and the test?
I think is uh, I I think it's the Oscars were often rather boring as they're usually just a list of people they want to thank, including the mom, and mm, the winner often get very emotional. It can sometimes be almost impossible to understand what they're saying. I think it's gratitude and tears.
Okay, fantastic. So especially to express what were they saying. The Oscar was one of the prizes. It's very important to know, especially to reward the people. So normally it was dedicated especially to famous let's say arts people, musicians, artists, especially actors and actresses. All right. So Tao, I think you did it very well. Let me just check your test. Let me see if I can check your score. I think it's not gonna be that difficult.
Okay.
You can click on done and then send it.
Yeah, I can.
Say just say write the word done in the last part and then send it.
Yeah. In number 6, I write.
Yeah, done and then you send it
Yeah.
because there was reading, speaking, and analysis, and then you send it. I was checking
Yeah.
your comprehension, your reading, and parts of your speaking. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So
Email. Human Thảo. Oh yes, it's email, and I can write my name in that.
no problem. That's okay. I'm gonna correct it in real time. I think I can
Okay.
do it real quick. You wanna see your score right now
Uh,
or later?
I think later.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I see the time is over. So Tao, to finish today with our class, I kind of see the answer and I see that it was apparently looks good. Okay, real quick,
Yeah.
I just kept an eye. It seems to be good. But anyway, I'm gonna check it later. And then in the next class, I'm gonna give you the score. Okay. So
Yeah.
I think you did it very well. So Tao, what did we do today and what did we learn today?
Today we'll do a test.
Hmm.
Uh,
All right.
I and we learn about some lesson we have.
Okay.
Uh,
And let me ask you something. And this lesson, I mean the reading, we were trying to analyze. It was corresponding to the next unit, the next
yeah.
lesson. Let me just specify to you just in case which lesson was this one because I want you to get familiar with this. I'm gonna ask you to complete this as a homework, okay? This is let me show you the lesson. That'll be your homework. You're gonna use the student book, this one, which is culture film fame. Okay, and there
Okay.
you're going to do these exercises. All right, you send me the picture for the next class.
Yeah. Okay.
Understand?
Yes. It's my
Fantastic.
homework.
Fantastic. This is unit. Let me see. Let me just make sure
This
about that.
for
Unit
three, right?
4C. That's right. That was today. Well, the one you were reading right now, the one you just read, that was unit number
Okay.
4, which means that it was the next one.
Okay.
Tao, thank you so much, and I hope you have an excellent rest of the day.
Yeah, you too. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.